Now, KIKO Milano. My first time trying this brand. It looks very interesting. I'm gonna start by using their bronzer and contour. It's called 2-in-1 Cushion Bronzer Contour, and this is in the color 01 Hazelnut. Do you guys like KIKO Milano? Is this like a brand that's more popular in other places or in the US? I'm not sure. I just saw that it's new at ULTA, but I've heard about it, and it's made in Italy. It looks like this, so it kind of reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury one. I've never actually bought the Charlotte Tilbury one. I bought one from Beauty Pie that's supposed to be like Charlotte Tilbury, and I like it, but I'm not a huge liquid or cream bronzer person. And so yeah, you squeeze some on the beanie, and then you want to close it. The color looks really nice. It's the they have a darker color, and this is the lighter color. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my mirror, just a tad. Ooh. Now I'm wondering, oopsie daisy, I shouldn't have put it down. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender, but I'm gonna use my little one, I think. No, I'm gonna use my big one. I think hazelnut might be too light for me. I was afraid the other one was too dark. Oh boy. So this might be my bronzer for wintertime. This is way too light for me right now. So instead of focusing on the color, I'm just gonna focus on the product. And I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze a little bit more out and finish my face up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build up. And then of course we wanna go it's very liquidy. It doesn't have like a creamy texture. It's definitely like more watery. It really feels like you're applying great, like a little dry area. It really feels like you're applying liquid on your face. It's not creamy at all. So it makes me wonder, you know, like, how does it last? So I'm gonna use my beauty blender again. It's super easy to blend out. So if you have like fair skin or light skin, I think this color would be perfect. It's a very nice tone. And it doesn't pick up on my foundation. Yeah, so this is definitely gonna be my wintertime bronzer. But I do like it. I think it applies really naturally. It sits well with my makeup, so. But I'll have to go in with like a powder bronzer just to give it like actual more color. But I think the consistency and the color is really like nice. All right, I'm back. I got my Hourglass. This is the ambient lighting edit. This is Ghost. This is from like maybe 2 years ago, but I love it. And this is this one. And as you can see, I have really loved these two. I already hit pan, but the blushers are beautiful. And this is the bronzer. I like this bronzer in this palette because it's a little bit deeper. But the hard part is, if you do have a big brush, is like you kind of just have to, you know, dot it really carefully. But I love Hourglass products. Their powders are incredibly finely milled, and so it just looks amazing on the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and also do this. And the brush that I'm using It's an old like MAC brush, and it's before they switched to synthetic. And I love this brush. I'll be sad whenever I'll have to like get rid of it. So then this side. A little bit on my chin. Okay, so this like is like a golden goddess kind of makeup look. I always go for this. It's like my standard, except I'm just trying different products on. All right, and then I do have a liquid eyeshadow by KIKO Milano. And again, this is called Only Pink Vibes in 04. I feel like there's a hair on my face. And as you guys can notice, I never do my eyebrows because I could fill it in over here, and in my Allure beauty box, I'm getting, for this month, I'm getting a pencil for my eyebrows, and maybe I will actually, because this eyebrow is really like, okay. And this eyebrow, like, I don't know what happened to my hairs at the end. So maybe when I get that pencil, I will go ahead and play with my eyebrows. But that's one step, like, I don't want to do. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of like the size of the Natasha Denona concealer. The color, as you can see, is like a violet. And I'm so excited to try it. But first, what I was gonna do, and I almost forgot, is I was gonna use this on my eyes. So let me see if I can. And I'm gonna use like a little brush, just like a little, this is the unit brushes by Beautylish. And they came in one of those like lucky bags from like years before. And I actually really like these unit brushes. I'm surprised, like they're synthetic and they actually perform really well. And I like to use them with like cream products. And so I'm gonna just use whatever is left on my applicator. And I'm gonna go ahead and just blend it in. Obviously, this color I already decided is too light for me right now. And yes, even on my eyes, it is not even perceptible. So, it applies actually really nice though. I have nothing to, the product is great. I'm just not the right color for me at this time of the year. And so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Hourglass real quick, and I'm gonna take the bronzer and just apply it to my crease. And I like this kind of look if I don't want to use eyeshadow and I want like a quick, or if I'm traveling and I don't want to bring eyeshadow. It's a nice little trick for getting your eyeshadow done, but without having to bring a ton of products, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit more of the Rare Beauty highlighter, and then I might even use that on my lids later. And I'm gonna go ahead and just, oh, this brush may be a little bit too big to do that with. I don't know what I was thinking. Should probably use like a more like this kind of brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and be very more specific about my placement. Okay, so eye good. This eye, way too much highlighter. So I'm gonna go back and fix using a little bit more. Just kind of blend it away a little bit using bronzer. Okay. And then also on this eye, just to kind of blend it in and make it look more natural. Okay, let's go ahead and now try this KIKO Milano liquid. I'm gonna also use a brush just to kind of blend it in. I've learned that with cream products or with This is my first liquid eyeshadow actually. But with cream products, even the Tom Ford, when I use my finger, it becomes really messy, and I like it to look, you know, nice. And I haven't played with this yet. It looks like this. And so I'm just gonna, I want it to look nice. I still have to get out for this day. So, let's see. It feels really nice on the eye. And then I'm just going to use my brush and just kind of blend it in. On camera, it looks a lot lighter. In person, it feels really nice. It's already setting down. So this shade, I can definitely see being like as a topper. You know, if you just want like something in right in this like area, this would be really pretty. And it does set down quickly, but you definitely have time to play with it. I like it. It looks really good. And it's definitely a violet color. And because it's called Only Pink Vibes, you would think it would be pink, but it's actually like a violet. Seems like there's a lot of product in there, so this should last a long time. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit right now. And then, curious if I use a finger. It's really soft. But I have to say, my preferred method is with the finger. I feel like you can't really see on camera, but it blends out with the finger a little bit better than just like with a brush. And so then what I forgot to do is I actually want to do like a little bit of eyeshadow underneath my eyelashes. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to just use the bronzer. And then maybe I'll actually just in the corner here. And on the other eye. Okay. I'm happy with that. I think it looks really nice. It's summery, it's fun. I'm gonna go ahead and finish by applying the pH Matte Liquid Lip Color by KIKO Milano. This is in the color 03 Delicate Pink. And this is a matte. And also I have plans for it on my cheeks. And I'm gonna use a beauty blender as well. So this is like the color. The packaging is like really nice. It's like, it's bougie. It feels bougie. So let's see. This is what it looks like, the color. Let's do it. Let's see what it looks like. So, ooh, this is a nice color for summertime. Okay, let's do this. Let's figure this out. It's definitely, oh boy. I generally don't go for the corals, and this is like a coral pink to me. But since I started it, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some to my cheeks, because you should be able to use lip color on your cheeks. So I'm gonna do a couple of dots in the high points. like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and see kind of how it performs. Can you use this on your... It blends out okay. At first I got a little nervous because it wasn't like budging. But so whatever concealer I had on this guy, it's already kind of gone. So I'm gonna use the end where I have the... And it hasn't set down just yet, the lip color. It's soft, it's comfortable. It's not like... For being a matte, it's not picking up on my lines on my lips, and it's not making them look dry or cakey or old. So for being a matte lip color, I think it's great. And then using the lip color on my cheeks, I think it's beautiful. And I like how everything is just like looking, you know, similar. And so I would have to say, you know, the KIKO Milano products seem to be great. I'm curious to see how they last throughout the day. And hey friends, I'm back, and this is the finished makeup look. I just applied a little bit of eyeliner and some mascara. I do not wear falsies, and so this is as much of an eye makeup as I'm gonna go for. And this lipstick is definitely bright, and I think it's gonna be perfect for summertime. It's still very comfortable. It's not at all like super drying, and so I think this was a great buy. And I think it would look really good, like even with like just like a bronze, kind of like a base, and just with a little bit of lip color. I think it just gives your face like a pop, right? And so I'm curious to see kind of how like these products wear over time. So thank you for watching. I hope this was somewhat helpful for you to see if this is something you want to try. And until next time, this is Sveta. Bye.